Jai Hind. In this video, I'll be talking about CDS 1 2020 English paper set A. So, we'll discuss all of the answers to the question that came in the previous paper. We'll not go ahead towards the comprehension, we'll start with spotting errors. Let me see. All right. So, we'll start with spotting errors. The first question, let me increase the font. There you go. The first question: after mysteriously expanding for decades, Antarctica's sea ice cover starting melting. Starting melting. So this is wrong. The right answer will be started melting. So let me, yeah, so this is the wrong answer, started melting. The right answer should be started melting. The next one: the auction conducted by the bank will be price based using multiple priced method. It's the right answer will be price method. Priced nahi hona chahiye. Next, if the scheme would have been implemented effectively, all the affected, all the effect or effect में मैंने difference बताया था. Effect is a action, while effect is the end result. All effect would have been benefited. तो end result यहाँ पर सारे output benefit होंगे, तो effect will be the right answer. effect नहीं e से होना चाहिए था. Next, government stock offers safety, liquidity and attractive returned नहीं, return होना चाहिए, for a long duration. Next, scrolling through थॉरो नहीं होना चाहिए, यहाँ पर थ्रू होना चाहिए. Scrolling through my social media timeline, so this should be scrolling through. The fascination with the gold at least seems to be a case where होना चाहिए यहाँ पर, case where traditional नहीं होना चाहिए, case where traditional beliefs and modern finance would point the same way. Next, evolutionary biology leaves us यहाँ पर the correct answer should be evolutionary biology leaves s with a s. Biology leaves us distinctly pessimistic about the possibility that altruism can arise naturally uh, among the humans. Next, when everything starts working for you, you will find things are achieved नहीं होना चाहिए, achieved and delivered. And whenever you use and, both of the degrees will be same. If it is in past tense, it should also be past tense. Next, if I were you, I would not go for change of job. This is correct. You might think that this should be job change or something else, but this is having no error. Next, at the beginning of the 19th century, female literacy was extremely low. Load कोई word ही नहीं है. Low, lower, lowest. So load होगा ही नहीं. Low will be the answer. Next one. So these were the spotting errors. If I move, next is the ordering of sentences. We'll not move. We'll skip this part. Idioms and phrases. All right. Let us move towards the idioms and phrases which are being used. We have high chances of idioms and phrases being repeated. All right. So idioms and paper tiger. Paper tiger is a person or organization that appears powerful but actually is not. This was repeated in the previous paper. Lily livered, not brave. Someone who is not brave is called lily livered. Eat like a bird, eat very little. Then eat very little. B option. The dog's day. Dog's day is the hottest day. When you say hot day, then you relate that to dog's day. That's why we have hot dogs. Some a day which is very hot. Banana republic. A small or poor country with a weak government. A small country having a weak government is called banana republic. Then pros and cons मतलब उसके good और bad parts of a situation. Prime the pump मतलब to do something in order to make the something succeed. Prime the pump कुछ ऐसा करो जिससे success तुम्हें मिले. Prime the pump. Green eyed monster मतलब feeling of being jealousy is related to green eyed monster. Rise to the occasion to succeed in dealing with a difficult situation. किसी भी डिफिकल्ट सिचुएशन को डील करने में सक्सेस पाना, उसी को बोलते हैं राइज टू एन ओकेजन. दे कॉल इट अ डे, लाइक स्टॉप डूइंग समथिंग. जब हम किसी भी सारे काम कर लिया है, अगर किसी भी दिन के सारे काम अगर हमने कंप्लीट कर लिया है तो उसको हम बोलते हैं कॉल इट डे, लेट्स कॉल इट डे, which means let's stop doing some work. Then ordering the sentences, we won't be doing this, we'll skip this part. Fill in the blanks. Let's move ahead towards filling the blanks. So let's first question. On his way to the capital, um, the minister called on the eminent social workers at the residence. उन्होंने किसे बुलाया? The minister called on the eminent social workers at his residence. The fire brigade fought for 4 hours to put out the fire. Put off नहीं होगा, put out the fire. फायर को बुझाने बुझाने को पुट आउट बोलते हैं. पुट आउट द फायर इन द बिल्डिंग. द फायर ब्रिगेड फॉट फॉर 4 hours टू पुट आउट द फायर इन द बिल्डिंग. पुट आउट विल बी द राइट आंसर. अदर phrases have different meaning. Put in, put on, put off, ये सभी का अलग मतलब होता है. Put out the fire in the building will be the right answer. Ravi has proved that he can carry on his promise by winning the match. It is best to keep out the politics when in the classroom. क्लासरूम में रहने पर पॉलिटिक्स को बाहर ही छोड़ना चाहिए, पॉलिटिक्स की बातें नहीं करना चाहिए. इट शोज दैट शी हैज पुट इन many years of service. पुट इन मतलब अब उसने बहुत दिन के सर्विस अपने दिखाया है. पुट इन many years of service. Now the chairperson said that the group was running out of time. The group was running out of time. If I were an angel, अगर मैं angel होती तो I were होना चाहिए. Where there is a will, there is a way. This question is also repeated. The police could not establish how the accident came about. पुलिस पता ही नहीं कर पाई कि एक्सीडेंट कैसे आया, कैसे हुआ. Came about. The police could not establish how the accident came about. I ran into my old friend about 20 years. I ran into किसके अंदर? मैं अपने दोस्त के पास चली गई आफ्टर 20 years. आई रैन इन टू माई ओल्ड फ्रेंड आफ्टर 20 years. 20 years के बाद मैं अपने दोस्त के पास चली गई. रैन इन टू, मैं भाग के अपने दोस्त के पास चली गई. आई रैन इन टू माई ओल्ड फ्रेंड आफ्टर 20 years. One thing you must remember, that this is came about. The police could not establish how the accident came about, and there is here we must have put out the fire, keep out, then put in his her hard work. That's it. These are the things that you must remember while dealing with fill in the blanks. Now synonyms. If we talk about synonyms, are the words which have the related meanings. So implications मतलब consequences, उसके consequence क्या होगा, क्या होने वाला है. All the development that took place in the 20th century have had implications for the next century. उसके consequence next century में भी देखे जा सकते हैं. He is such a leader that his actions are contagious. उसके transmittable, उसके जो भी actions लेता है वो contagious है. It can be transmitted. It has the power to influence. The budget incorporated मतलब integrated. बजट में क्या क्या थे? There were number of tax reforms which included a higher taxes for the very rich. His thesis makes all generic statements. Generic मतलब broad statement which have always been proved. ऐसे statements जो broad हो from the perspective of everyone. His thesis makes all broad statement. Generic मतलब broad statements. क्रूड मतलब ही नेगेटिव होता है, स्पेसिफिक स्टेटमेंट्स नहीं थे. नॉन स्टैंडर्ड क्रूड, दीज आर नेगेटिव स्टेटमेंट्स, नेगेटिव वर्ड्स. सो दिस कैनॉट बी द आंसर. स्पेसिफिक स्टेटमेंट्स नहीं थे, ब्रॉड विल बी द राइट आंसर. द कैप्टन produced yet another stellar show. Extra stellar show मतलब to make her team enter the semi-final. Stellar show मतलब extraordinary show. Next, a new show is trying to change the clinched depiction of women in animation. Hackened मतलब क्लिंच्ड मतलब पुराने जो ओल्ड हमारे डिपिक्शन थे विमेन का एनिमेशन में, उसे चेंज कर रहे हैं. हैकेंड विल बी द राइट आंसर. ट्राइंग टू चेंज द क्लिंच डिपिक्शन ऑफ women in animation. हैकेंड. देन वोकेशन मतलब होता है ऑक्यूपेशन. देन फैटिग मतलब होता है एग्जॉस्टेड. बोलते हैं कि मैं आज बहुत फैटिग्ड हो गई मतलब मैं बहुत एग्जॉस्टेड, आई वाज टू टायर्ड. आई एम aghast. Aghast मतलब होता है horrified. The leader said, I am aghast with the development so far. मैं बहुत डरा हुआ हूँ जो आजकल के डेवलपमेंट हो रहे हैं. The cause of the accident is yet to be ascertained, determined. Ascertain का synonym होता है determine. Antonym if we see, antonyms are the words which are opposite, they have opposite meanings. ऐसा ढूंढो जिस जो opposite हो, जैसे decay का मतलब होता है खराब होना, survive ना कर पाना, तो survival will be the right answer. If you see the sentence, early medieval period was not a combination of urban and rural civilization. It was not a period of urban decay as claimed by some. Urban decay, but urban decay का survival होगा. Eloquent, a speaker, the one who is very good at speaking confusingly. Eloquent and pull crowd, he speaks very eloquently ताकि सभी को understand, everyone is able to comprehend, तो उसका opposite होगा confusingly. Everyone has to fight in inertia, in the system activity. Inertia मतलब ही होता है to stop. फाइट द इनर्शिया इन द सिस्टम, जो सिस्टम में सब लोग लेजी हो गए हैं, स्टॉप हो, बहुत कम काम कर रहे हैं, उसके ऊपर सभी को फाइट करना चाहिए. तो इनर्शिया का ऑपोजिट होगा एक्टिविटी. देन फिलान्थ्रोपी इन द एजुकेशन, प्रमोट फिलान्थ्रोपी मतलब किसी को philanthropy is a positive word. Kind, so benevolence, charity, likeliness are some of the positive words. Negative will be nastiness. Nastiness is the answer. Compassion, what we lack in the current times is compassion. Compassion का मतलब भी positive word है. Empathy, carefulness, hardship, ये सारे positive words है. Indifference is one of the negative words. So antonym is antonym, that's how it turns out to be a plus point, because antonym में हमें ऐसे words को लिखना है जो अलग हो. Tempestuous, tempestuous behavior would not yield much in any place. Tempestuous का relax होगा. Tempestuous behavior, very stressy behavior, उसका opposite होगा relaxed behavior. Wooing everyone, wooing everyone over an issue for support will not serve much purpose. सभी को सभी की तारीफ करना, उनको appreciate करना will not serve, उसको सपोर्ट देना ऐसा नहीं सर्व करने वाला. सो द करेक्ट आंसर विल बी डिस्करेजिंग. डिस्करेजिंग उसका ऑपोजिट है. वूइंग मतलब किसी के बारे में तारीफ करना, उसकी तारीफ करना, उसके बारे में प्रशंसा करना. द हाईएस्ट अवार्ड वाज बेस्टोड, किसे दिया गया, अपॉन हर, फॉर हर ह्यूमन सर्विस. तो उसको दिया गया बेस्टोड, और ले लिया गया विल बी विथड्रॉन. elated मतलब happy, the depressed will be the right answer. charitable, charity करना. malevolent, malevolent benevolent का उल्टा होता है. benevolent मतलब होता है, ये हमने देखा benevolence kind होता है. malevolent मतलब kind नहीं, जो unkind, malevolent होता है negative word. this is one of the negative word. okay, charitable, charitable का होगा malevolent. next, parts of the speech. If you see the parts of the speech, the first question is, he has been working in the department of the foreign affairs since 2002. since हमारा particular time को बताता है, और जो for होता है वो period of time को बताता है. since 2002 से वो काम कर रहा है. adverb हमारा verb के बारे में वो बता रहा है. since, working since, so working is the verb and since is defining its behavior, so since is adverb. next one, the man in the dark blue is one who is a relative pronoun. relation बता रहा है, क्या relation है उसका, so relative pronoun. the most beautiful, adjective, beautiful का बता रहा है, it is describing the beautifulness, so most is adjective. latest news, news कैसा है, latest है, ये भी adjective है. Noticing एक participle है. one thing you must remember that noticing the change in the behavior of the officer, the cadet returned, noticing the change in the behavior of the officer, cadet returned to his position. Participle, ये participle क्यों है, participle is a word that is formed from a verb that ends in ing. जो नोटिस हमारा एक वर्ब है, ऑल राइट, सो उसी को ing लगा के हम बनते, ing और ed या फिर en लगाते हैं. दैट मेक्स अ प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल, पास्ट पार्टिसिपल, रिस्पेक्टिवली. ऑल राइट, सो दिस इज वन ऑफ द पार्टिसिपल दैट इज यूज्ड. वर्ब के साथ ing लगाया, पार्टिसिपल है ये. नेक्स्ट, when he returned the department, returned the department, the officials had left. तो ये past perfect verb है. पास्ट परफेक्ट वर्ब है, पास्ट टेंस ही नहीं है ये, पास्ट हैड लेफ्ट, लेफ्ट मतलब छोड़ जाना। अ, तो लेफ्ट एक वर्ब है, उसका बता रहा है, तो पास्ट परफेक्ट वर्ब है। ही हैज ऑफर्ड, किसी को ऑफर करना इज अ परफेक्ट टेंस। ही हैज ऑफर्ड हर अनदर चांस, उसे ऑफर करना, तो दिस इज अ परफेक्ट टेंस। ऑलराइट, ही हैज ऑफर्ड इज अ परफेक्ट टेंस। नेक्स्ट, द बिल्डिंग इज वेरी एंशियंट। ये जो इज होता है ये ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब होता है, यू मस्ट रिमेंबर दिस। इज ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब, सो द बिल्डिंग इज वेरी ancient, so this is an one of the auxiliary verb. Hooray is all everyone knows interjection, and because is a conjunction which connects the two sentences. Here is an auxiliary verb, this you must remember. Has offered, he has offered her another chance, he has offered, तो ये perfect tense हो जाएगा। and the first one was past perfect verb। participle क्या होते हैं, verb के साथ ing लगाने से बनते हैं। next is spelling mistakes। spelling mistakes में कुछ नहीं है, जो करेक्ट स्पेलिंग्स है उसे देखना है। कंटिन्यूम का ये होता है स्पेलिंग। देन स्ट्रैटेजी, वी हैव स्ट्रैटेजी, डी ऑप्शन इज करेक्ट। कमिश्नर, डबल एम डबल एस होता है कमिश्नर में, यू मस्ट रिमेंबर दिस। कमिश्नर में डबल एम एंड डबल एस। वैक्यूम, डबल यू। देन वी हैव सेफोलॉजी, this is the right answer। we have something called as nephrology, nephrology का b will be the right answer। pseudonym, pseudonym we have pseudonym, pse will be the right answer, pseudonym। pneumonia, pneumonia का होता है, starts with p। and resilient, resilient का a होना चाहिए। and supplementary, supplementary the right answer will be b, because it is double p happens, double p होना चाहिए supplementary में। transformation of sentences, let us see the transformation of sentences as well। Transformation of sentences, first question goes like, the officer will return from China on Monday, he can meet him, you can meet him, the officer when, you can meet the officer, you can meet him। इंस्टेड ऑफ राइटिंग यू कैन मीट हिम, क्या लिख सकते हैं हम लोग, यू कैन मीट द ऑफिसर व्हेन ही रिटर्न्स फ्रॉम चाइना ऑन मंडे। ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ sentences, what you are saying in this sentence, you are required to find the correct sentence which combines both the sentences. Instead of writing these two sentences, you can combine them into writing the C one, you can meet the officer when you return from China on Monday। Next, this one, he is hardworking, he is honest, two, so the right answer will be, he is not only hardworking but also honest, this can be the right answer। he is not only hardworking but also honest। Next, parents have been waiting since morning, they want to meet the counselor, parents have been waiting since morning to meet the counselor। Next, you are combining the two sentences, they're using the if clause, here it's mentioned that you have to combine using if clause। All right, Minshi should have worked hard, she would have cleared the test, if Minshi had worked hard she would have cleared the test। Next, you have to combine using though, using though, so let me erase this, uh, it doesn't work, all right, though it will the right answer will be, he has been trying his level best to win, he could not succeed, though he had been trying his level best to win, he could not succeed, this will be the right answer, though he had been trying his level best to win, he could not succeed। Next, which is the correct combination? Now, using the relative clause, Gandhi ji, the D answer is correct. Gandhi ji is an apostle of peace because he preaches peace. Gandhi ji is an apostle of peace because he preached peace. This will be the right answer. Here we have used relative clause also. Now, in the next sentence, Priya reached the station, but the bus left before her. When Priya reached the station, the bus had already left. When Priya reached the station, the bus had already left। Next question, he is too tired, he could not stand. He is so tired that he could scarcely stand। Next one, The teacher entered the classroom, all the students stopped talking. No sooner did the teacher enter the classroom than the students stopped talking. No sooner. Whenever we use no sooner, it is accompanied with than. Next, Kavya is interested in reading books. Her sister shows interest in outdoor games. Kavya is in the right answer will be A. Kavya is interested in reading books, whereas her sister interests in outdoor games. So here we are using whereas. Here no sooner and than. In this 188th question, a 108 question, we are using he's tired that he could not scarcely stand. In this one, we are using when Priya reached, the bus has already left. Gandhiji is an apostle of peace because he preaches love. Peace, preached peace. All right. Uh, Here you can meet the officer when he returns. Next, he is not only hardworking, he's not only hardworking but honest too. He's honest as well. Now, parents have been waiting since morning to meet the counselor. Since. So we are using since here. If we are starting with if and though. Though he had been trying his level best to win, he could not succeed. Here, if Minchi had worked hard, if Minchi had worked hard, she would have cleared the test. A reported speech. Next is our reported speech, and with this we will be finishing our paper. Reported speech. Rahul said to his teacher, Madam, what is the way to solve the question? So when he said here, he's asking question. So the question right answer will be Rahul asked his teacher what the way to solve the question was. He said to his friend, could you please close the door? So could. So he's requesting. He requested his friend to close the door. To close the door. Raj said to Sheila, the sun rises in the east. Raj told Sheila, B will be the right answer. Raj told Sheila that the sun rises in the east. Whenever you are saying something that is true and eternal, it cannot change, then it should be told. Raj told Sheila, and you are requesting request and asking asked question. When is a question tag is used, when you're asking question, you must uh, start it with the asked. Navanita said to her friends what a scintillating beauty it is. This is an exclamation. So you say D will be the right answer. Navanita exclaimed to her friends that it was a scintillating beauty. That it was a scintillating beauty. You have to change the sentence completely when you are doing a reported speech. Now, Navanita exclaimed to her friends that it was a scintillating beauty. Next one, the captain said to the soldiers, march forward and aim at the peak of the hill today. The captain ordered the soldiers to march forward and aim at the peak of the hill that day. That day. Today का हो जाता है reported speech में that day. All right. Next, where were you last evening? Said the lady to her maid. The lady asked, because question is being used. The lady asked the maid where she had been the previous evening. Previous evening, क्योंकि last evening को हम previous evening बोल देते हैं in reported speech. Those who sowed the seeds last season will reap the harvest this season, said the leader to her followers. The answer will be C. The leader addressed her followers that those who had sown the seeds the previous season would reap the harvest that season. Previous and this का that हो जाएगा. This season, that season. Last season का previous season हो जाता है. All right. He said to his manager, could you please pass the bill this week? He requested his manager to pass the bill that week. This week का हो जाता है that week. Next, the village chief said to the villagers, all of us need to adopt new regulations. We will protect our earth forever. The villagers, the right answer will be D. The village chief told the villagers that all of us need to adopt new regulations and they would protect their earth forever. The correct answer, I'll repeat, the village chief told the villagers that all of them needed to adopt new regulations and they would protect their earth forever. The grandfather, last question, the grandfather said to the baby, may you live long with all the good things of life. The grandfather blessed the baby that she would live long with all the good things of life. things of life. The grandfather said to the baby, may you live long with all the good things of life. तो इसका पाप reported speech होगा. The grandfather blessed the baby that uh, she will live का हो जाएगा, may you live का she would live with all the good things of life. Well, if you have any doubts, you can comment down, or if I made any mistake in any of the questions, you can comment and make me aware of the questions that I didn't correctly tell to you guys. Thank you.